Like Randina was in here earlier, and obviously he got one carry the other day and appeared 2 weeks ago briefly. What's it like to know as a freshman that yeah, there's still an opportunity to crack this lineup and do something?
Yeah, I mean, it's not obviously just freshmen. It's competition for everybody, and guys that are doing good things, you try to get them in the game. And he's a physical, strong downhill kid, and he's been showing flashes in practice, and so got him a he's in one of our jumbo packages, and got his first carry and stuff like that. So it's it just keeps those guys motivated and engaged, and it's not like we're just throwing out free reps out there. Obviously, he earned those.
Also, Saturday being the last home game. Yes, you obviously have Navy a couple weeks from now, but what's it like for you coaches every year to have to go through this where you're losing, basically a quarter of your team? You've had relationships and now they ship off.
Yeah, it's I think if you do this thing right, it's not the end of your relationship with them. It's into the football part of the relationship, but you get to know these guys. And as they move on, you get to see them be successful in life. And for me, the cool thing here is these guys, this senior class is going to go on to do some really cool things, for this country and for the future. And I mean, there's going to be some guys that just are pretty famous as it moves along, and so it's exciting to know these guys are really going to go make a difference. And so it's cool to be a little part of that in their life.
Thanks, Drew.
Hey, Drew, Ken Kraetzer, Cam Vets Media. Good to see you. Just starting with Bryson Daly. I mean, he's played so well the last two games. Against Holy Cross, just 4 of 9 passing, but he ran 19 yards. What is how is his game improving? Is it just getting more experience and some confidence?
Yeah, yep. He's just and he had been nicked up, and he got some. Anytime he gets to practice a full week, just like anybody, you just play better when you get a whole week of practice. So he had a solid week of practice, and again, when he gets reps at it, he's very comfortable with what he needs to do.
Darrell Robinson, we had a chance to chat with tonight. We saw him running the pitch play for you at least 3 times that I counted against Holy Cross, 45 yards, 7.5 a carry. How is his confidence growing as he's got more games under his belt coming back from the injury?
Yeah, I think he's really starting to feel comfortable with his knee and with the offense. That's the thing. He didn't have all those reps in spring to kind of feel out the offense and understand this and that. And now he's feels fully healthy, that now he can worry about the football side of things and fitting in and cuts and all that stuff. And it was good to get him going, and hopefully we can keep that going, because you've seen flashes of how electric he is.
Very good. I mentioned to Coach Monken earlier about last home game for Jacoby Buchanan, Tyson Riley, those 2 big prototypical fullbacks. I know Tyson's played some at tight end this year. But is it going to be kind of a mark of a change in the program with when they leave, and you have different players in your offense in the backfield?
A little bit. We've still got some big backs, and we'll still recruit some big backs. Again, it's those guys they're just big, good football players, and so hopefully we continue to get some good football players in, and guys with size and stuff like that. So I don't necessarily think it's the end of anything. Hopefully we can continue to attract good players that want to get an elite education here.
Absolutely. I got to mention David Hayward talking a little bit about the Army, and I was looking forward to being an infantry officer. How does that make you feel as a football coach, hearing that these guys, your players, are going to be future officers serving in key roles in the U.S. Army?
Yeah, it makes me feel good, because we've got some great kids, and to know that these guys are going to be some of the leaders and setting the tone. I think it's positive for our country, because again, we've got some great kids, and to know that whatever area they go into, they're going to be leading, and it's going to be in really good hands when those guys get into it. So you definitely feel good to have these guys here and know where they're going to end up.
A final question for you, Coach, about the coastal defense. Their safety is their top tackler, Clayton Isbell, 63 tackles, and they've got a defensive lineman, Michael Mason, 61 tackles. Let's say 9 tackles for loss and 6 sacks. They both look like key factors in their defense.
Yeah, this defense, you don't see a whole lot of weak links in it. I mean, they play well as a unit. They're very aggressive. They haven't given up a ton on the year. And so, I mean, we got to watch out for all 11, and we got to make sure we're executing and trying to stay on those guys. Cause if not, they'll get off and they'll make plays in the backfield. They're a really good unit.
Thanks, Coach. We'll see you on Saturday.
All right. Have a great
Take care. Have a good evening.
Appreciate it, Simon.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Eric. Take care.
See you, Ken. We'll see you up here tomorrow.
That's the plan. Take care.